Ask you a question. Because you're interesting because people always kind of make excuses in life, right? So they'll look at DJ Envy and they say, okay, he's doing his thing, but he's already a celebrity, right? Mm-hmm. But you're not a celebrity, just a regular person, right? So I talked to you about this off camera. Can you just explain, okay, you have 900 units, right? How do you go from having one house to blowing up in a short period of time? If you really think about it, it's not a long period of time.
I'm talking less than 10 years.
Like you told me with the hard money and that kind of really springboarded you. Can you just briefly talk about that?
So pretty much when I came home, like I said, I'm self-educated. So it's one of those things where I didn't have anybody around me besides the brief period that I spent with my buddy while I was away, teaching me the ropes. So whenever I would get a property, it would be all the money I had on one particular property. And that was like up to year 2. Then I learned about leveraging my money, private financing, and the different programs that are out there. For example, most people probably don't understand this part of it. If you want to buy a property that's complete rehab, there's not conventional products that exist for that, except a FHA 203K. Mm-hmm. You will have to go private financing. So at that time, when I was buying all these properties, it was when the market was down and all these properties, in urban areas, they're always messed up, like completely destroyed. They steal the plumbing, they steal everything. So year number 2, I had this guy that used to call me all the time. I don't know how he got my number. Me and him actually have a relationship to this day. His name is Sal. He's a hard money lender. And he's like, oh, you're using your own money, you're doing it the wrong way, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, man, forget that. I have my own money. I don't need to borrow from anybody. And then I listened to him. I did one deal, and I was like, shit, you know what? I just stretched my money. Instead of buying one property, I bought 5. So next thing you know, year number 2, year 3, instead of me doing 2 to 3 deals a year, now I'm doing 5 to 10. And then it went from 10 to 20 and to 50. When I first started, I just wanted to make $5,000 a month in rental income. I wanted to make $5,000 net every month. And then it went from, I hit that goal of hitting 5,000 to hitting 10,000, 50,000, 100,000, 200. I don't want to keep that.
Run the numbers up.
I just kept on going. But in real estate, there's so many different levels. When I first started, I was just buying, 2-family homes, 3-family homes. Then, and I was doing flips too. I do 15 to 20 flips a year. I think it's a great flipping market right now. There's a lot of money in that. Everybody's buying. There's no inventory. So there's a lot of opportunity in that. So I started with the 2 to 3-family homes. Year 4, 3, I bought my first commercial building, which was 12 units, 2 storefronts, and 10 apartments. It was a great deal. This was when the market was down. I got it as a short sale. I got it for like $400,000. Ended up being, as I was buying it, didn't need any work, and just because commercial properties is kind of like a different animal. Is based on the income of the property, not based on the market, on the sales, on comparable sales like residential stuff. So that building, even though I got it for $400,000, it was really worth $1.2 million. Mm. So then I was able to refinance and take out money, and kind of like what I was doing with the smaller properties, same thing, just on a bigger scale. And then I kept on going, buying more commercial buildings. I bought another one, still buying the smaller rental properties too. And now I'm at the next level, which is now I'm developing